here, just looking at the underside, I'll go ahead and point out what I saw. So here, looking at the front nose area, you can see where the impact damage is here, affected towards the center, and then the right side. The right wheel turns free and clear. Okay, check the operation there. Don't see any abnormals coming from the shock or the suspension components. We'll get a quick view of the inner tunnel, what I can't see right now, but I'll be viewing it later. You can see where the new grease has been applied there, and then some slight impact damage here to the front. Looks like the front carrier area. Okay. All right, looking at the left side, we can see the steering box there, and here's another side of the rust that we saw on the top side there. Looking at the inner fender, well, I just see surface rust, but no rot, so that's good. Moving forward here, looking at the left front wheel, you can see I've got the wheel turned all the way, and it's rubbing against the wheel well areas. So you can see where I can't move it versus the right side. Okay, let me straighten this out real quick. All right, so here we just see surface rust and just some slight impact damage here. Okay, looking at the floorboard, looks pretty good. Looks like they put some new body mount hardware on there as well. Okay. Here on the this is on the right side. You can see where it's pushed in right there. Right. And typically, what I see is somebody who doesn't know how to place a floor jack. They put it right here on the soft spot, and it just kind of creases in. But that's my best guess for the damage right there. Okay, looking at the torsion bar area. These little lights are little ambient lights for show. All right, the surface rust, I always like to check these for major rot. These tubes, the torsion tubes, and looks good. All right, looking at the back here. Hopefully it's got the parking brake on. I can't spin it. Okay, looking at the engine underneath. Don't see any signs of any major oil leak, but it looks like there's a leak coming here, and then this is like a collapsible tube that can be done without removing the heads. Typically, you'd have to remove the heads to put these solid push tube covers on. This one here, it allows you to make that repair without doing it, but it looks like there is oil seepage right there. All right. And then moving on. All right. So, this is what it's like. So it's not too bouncy, but it's definitely bouncier than stock. So stay quiet here for a second, but it's accelerating well. Fuel gauge is bouncing around. We looked at the speedometer. It's not working for whatever reason, but Lewis said it was working earlier, so he's going to look into that as well, as you can see. So right now we're probably doing like 55, maybe 60